while we're waiting for our food, should we talk about the big Oilers news from yesterday?
Let's do it. We have to.
Kailer Yamamoto gets a 2-year deal, $3.1 million per. On the surface, that feels like a solid deal for this season. That could turn into a bargain next season, I think.
I like the number. I like that it's more than 1 year. I was kind of maybe hoping for a 3 or 4 year deal, but I think it's very interesting. In this season, is this like the first off season where we can say, yeah, that's a fair deal. Yeah, that's a fair deal. Ever since like the new Hyman kind of signings, this last year we've been able to say that's a fair deal. We're normally like, that's an overpay. That's an overpay. So I'm really happy with it.
That's a good point. Like in the past, you'd look at pretty much any signing and always kind of like bite your lip a little and be like, like probably a year too long or like $500,000 too much. But like Kane isn't any of that. And
Kane's
I
perfect.
don't think Kulak's any of that. Maybe you could say that about Campbell, but the goaltending market was tough. And then Puljujarvi and Yamamoto each are like solid.
You know me, I'm 50-50 on Puljujarvi, but I think that deal it's a show me deal, it's a show me number. I think it's good for both sides once again a fair deal. So I'm happy with it.
He's gonna keep growing, man. Like you saw what he could do in the first half of last year, and then he had a bit of run-in with the COVID and the injuries and whatnot. If he just plays that way in the first half all year this year, that's going to be a value contract.
But will the first half will he be on McDavid's line? Because that's the big thing. Right? That was a big contributing factor to his point production.
It's going to help with point production, right? But if he starts playing on the third line, well, now you're playing against the third line on the other team as well. It makes things a little bit easier. And our third line is going to be a hell of a lot better this year than it has been before.
Yeah,
I agree.
Whether you have Broberg, you have McLeod, you have Nuge, you're going to have quality players down there, guys who can play offense with them.
Yeah, and that's what Puljujarvi needs.
And then come to the playoff time, that body and that skating is going to be huge for us.
Like, you see those abs?
Oh, buddy, he's jacked.
Puljujarvi,
The all abs team it's in good shape.
Puljujarvi could use an all-you-can-eat rib session at Montana's.
He needs some
He is a little too lean. Like he is a big
lean.
frame, but he could put on some meat, which will still come with age. He needs the dad metabolism to kick in.
Yeah, that happens. You know how it goes.